Okay, hello students, welcome back. So today we are going to look at your questions, the questions that you have done on mitosis, the topical questions, and then we go on to the structure and essay questions. What we are going to discuss over here is after reviewing your work, what are the errors that you make, what are the common mistake that you made, and we are going to discuss like the simple answering techniques for some certain questions. Now I'm not going to review everything over here. I'm just going to select few questions that really need some attention and concentration. Now let's look at this question first. Okay, now figure 1 shows a stage during mitosis in a plant cell. Very simple. The first thing that you need to look at it over here is the picture. It's always on the picture. Here, the picture. The picture will says it everything. Now if you look at this, you can look that the sister chromatids are separating. Now, the highlight when I say cystochromatic is because due to mitosis here, and remember they are mentioning here plant cell. Now, one common thing that you can do or another tips for you is whenever you encounter any keywords, just highlight or underline. Now, next thing is look at the question, which is not true. So please highlight this one or circle it. I will love to circle it anyway. Okay, let's choose a bit smaller phone over here. Okay, so getting back to here. So not true. So this is a stage in anaphase. Ana means it's separating. And let's look at it when it separates. Now the next thing that you need to digest of information before you go into here is that to look at the number of chromosomes. Now remember these are not actually uh, 8 different types of chromosome, but rather this is chromosome 1, 2, 3, and 4. They were having like 4 hands or 4 legs. It's just that when the sister chromatid divides, they went to the other poles. So the cell has 8 chromosomes at interphase. This is certainly wrong because you have 4 chromosomes over here. The cells produce diploid daughter cells. Yes, mitosis produces diploid daughter cells. The cell is at anaphase, correct? And the cell is found at apical meristem. Okay, apical meristem is the part of the plant that which actually actively divides. This is the place that where the cells actually undergo rapid growth. So this is highestly, honestly true. So the wrong answer and which is the right answer for this question is D. Okay, the next question, they ask you on stage P. They are not asking about here or here, but they're over here. But to find over here, you have been given 2 clues. So this is something to do with metaphase, and this is something to do with telophase. So in the middle is anaphase. Again, anaphase. So you just have to talk about anaphase. Condense and thicken. Nope. This is prophase. Chromosome arrange themselves around equatorial plane. Nope. This is metaphase. Pair together, crossover occurs. Nope, this is prophase. And meiosis, separate and move opposite poles, anaphase. So very quickly, you can actually answer within 1 minute. You shouldn't take longer than that because you have 50 questions in your SPM and you don't have time. You only are given like 1 hour and 50 minutes. Please consider that when you go further for your questions, right, the questions will get like a lot of texts and a lot of pictures and everything coming on, so you will need take time. Certain questions may take up to like 2 minutes, so you have to really save on these questions. Okay, now let's look at another question that you made common error. The other one is, all right, scrolling down. Yep, this one. Okay, this is a telophase stage in a somatic cell. That means mitosis. Remember mitosis. This is mitosis. Okay, this is a somatic cells in a mitosis. But the question has a twist. What is the number of chromosome in a gamete? In a gamete means if meiosis were to occur. Now, very simple. Look at the number of chromosome over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 2n equals to 6. Okay, so which means if meiosis means you just have to take n, you divide by 2, you get 3. The answer is 3. Most of you give me answer 6 based on the diagram, and another one because you simply calculate this is like 1, 2, there are 12 altogether, you give me 12. So these are answers wrong. Please be careful. Alright. So, okay, moving on to next question that you really made an error. Okay, now this question, look at this question, before and after cell division. P, before cell division is 46 and after cell division 23. So it simply looks like 2n becomes n, half of it. 14, it becomes 28. So which means when you count back everything, you have 28. So it sounds like more like it has duplicated. R, 23 becomes 46, duplication again. D, P, and for 28 it remains before and after. There's no duplication at all, nothing, balance is 0. So which one undergoes mitosis? Very simple, you only take the duplications one. So the answer will be Q and R, this answer. Most of you took it the other way, whereby you only look at 46 because you thought 46 for the human's chromosome, that's fixed. No, this is not the right answer, neither do this one. Okay, we have done with the MCQ questions and some of the common errors that you have made. Answering technique is quite simple. Highlight or underline the keywords and make sure to actually circle the main thing so to avoid any mistakes. So let's go on with structure right now. Okay, mitosis. You are given mitosis again for this question. P, Q, R, and S. Now, whenever you are given diagram, the first step that you need to take is to analyze the diagram and then put some information over there very quickly one. So let's analyze which is prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Okay, here when you look at this one, this looks more like prophase, and obviously this is telophase, metaphase, and anaphase. And the next information that you need to take right now is the beginning stage whereby the number of chromosomes look 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the final one where you have 8. Okay, so let's go to the question. Arrange the phases in correct sequence. Simple. Start off with R, followed by metaphase, Q, S, and followed by P to gain 1 mark solid. Okay, name phase Q and S. Okay, most of y'all have this kind of like tendency to actually to leave out something, some answers, or to leave out some questions. When you read this name phase Q and S, and then when you read the second line, state the chromosomal behavior of the name phase, you only tend to attend this one most of the time, and you forget about this. Please underline this. So attend one question at a time. For example, over here, for phase Q, why don't you go one by one? Phase Q, you have already named it, is easy. So you just have to put metaphase over here, and here you need to put anaphase. Okay, then go for the second one, chromosomal behavior. Chromosomal behavior here refers to the behavior of the chromosome, which means how the chromosome behave at here. Just 1 point, because for the naming itself, you already gain 1 mark and 1 mark over here. So you just have to give me one condition. Okay, so look at metaphase. Metaphase keyword over here is separate. So you just have to say that the sister chromatids separates to opposite poles to make it better. Okay, and sorry, this was our sister. This was for anaphase. Okay, for metaphase is lining up. So here we use the word chromosomes. Chromosomes line up at the equatorial plane. Equatorial line also can be used. So with this method, you can gain 4 marks easily. One condition for each of the phases. Okay, moving on to next one. This is the tricky question whereby most of you all did a mistake. Okay, now I'm going to highlight the keyword over here. How mitosis maintains genetic stability. 3 marks. So how this occurs, so you have to give like 3 points. 3 points here means how means like process. So you can simply start off with 2n. Okay, you can start off with anything. Maybe you can give examples in this case. Okay, through mitosis, a somatic cell, remember it's always somatic cell, you can put in bracket 2n, undergoes duplication and cell division. Sister chromatids separates at anaphase and contributes to formation of two cells with each having the same number of chromosomes as the parents. So where is the keyword for here? So here I am telling that somatic cell undergoes duplication, the first point. The sister chromatids separates, second point, and third point is formation of two cells with each having chromosomes, the same number of chromosomes as the parents, 3 points. So you can also talk about the cell repair and also for cell growth into here. So 3 marks. Apart from this, like how you explain, you can use an example like skin cell as well over here. Most of you talk about random things, other things like, for example, you have talked about prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. They are not asking you how. They are not asking you how this process occurs, but they rather asking how this mitosis maintains the 2n. Genetic stability means 2n and 2n all the time. It doesn't reduce. Okay, now the next thing is essay question. Explain the importance. The keyword here is importance of mitosis, and 8 marks. Okay, very well. Explain here refers to sometimes process or sometimes description. Here you need to give one main focus plus with one explanation. Okay, so which means in total you need 4 main focus plus 4 explanation. Or you can use this method whereby 2 main focus plus 3 explanations. It's up to you. Okay, you can balance out in any other way, but you need to have the focus. Okay, what I mean by here is, so let's see, I'm going to one right now. Importance of mitosis. They are not asking the process of mitosis. Most of you gave process. No, importance. Now, please do not give a general thing called it maintains the survival of the species, genetic stability, and everything. There are too general. Specific means how it specifically helps. Now, how to answer this question? Very simple. You have to lay out all the reasons why mitosis is needed. Well, you can use back the same thing. For example, okay, now to replace dead cells. Okay, one of the importance of mitosis. You can use this one. Okay, this is my main focus. My explanation will be dead cells uh, because due to injuries or aging, mitosis enables the cells to be replaced by new one. Okay, so one main focus and one explanation, for example. Now let's say if you want further example, okay, importance of mitosis. Okay, So let's say you are going to use to maintain the number of chromosomes. Okay, so to maintain the number of chromosomes here, we have 2n, which is diploid number, and the diploid number is maintained because sister chromatids separates in anaphase, and telophase, and in telophase the cells divide, forming two daughter cells having the same number of chromosomes as the parents. So here I have one main focus and two explanation actually. First one is diploid and sister separates in anaphase, and followed by the other one, telophase over here. So 3 marks over here. So it's up to you to how to explain this one. But the main thing over here, the importance is try to relate with the reason why mitosis need to occur. So with this, you can fulfill the essay marks of 8. Alright. So these are the key important things that you need for your upcoming exams, which involves essay, structures, and objective questions.